Hey agents, and welcome to Shadow Gaming. Today we have the targeted loot allocation for August 18th, 2020. Now remember, subscribe and like if you enjoy the content. I do these targeted loot videos today, every single day, every morning around the same time. So stay tuned, turn on those bell notifications, and anyway, let's get started. So we got chest pieces at DZ West, we got gloves at DZ South, and we got holsters in DZ East. So of course, holsters in DZ East, you're going to want to try to farm for the Claws Out holster. Gives you about 500% melee damage baked into it. Gloves at DZ South, you can always get the Death Grips, which I believe give you armor regen. I think it's like 5% armor regen. And then of course, chest pieces at DZ West. So there's a lot of chest pieces that you can get. And really, there's nothing really that worth it to me that stands out. So let's move on to the DC area. Highlights for the north side, we got marksman rifles at Camp White Oak. We got Providence Defense at Coney Island Ballpark, backpacks at Coney Island Amusement Park, and masks at Manning National Zoo. So for masks, you can always farm the Coyotes mask, or you can also farm the Vial mask. If you're refarming it, you already have it. And then Providence Defense at Coney Island Ballpark if you're looking for the sacrifice chest piece with perfect glass cannon, or if you're just looking for a better rolled piece of Providence Defense. That's about it for the north side highlights. I don't usually recommend farming, backpacks or chest pieces. You want to farm the brand, not the type. And then marksman rifles, it just depends on what you want. But also, before I forget too, I did want to show you guys this over here. So there's actually the pinprick, which I've never gotten before ever. I don't even think I've ever seen it, but it comes with perfect first blood. So you might want to check that out as well in the DZ East vendor. There's nothing else that I saw this week in any of the vendors that looked really that good. But anyway, let's move on to the west side highlights. All right, highlights for the west side. We have Petrov at Federal Emergency Bunker and Badger Tough at Downtown West. We also have knee pads at Bank HQ and Hana U at Constitutional Hall. We also have China Light at Potomac Event Center and Murakami at Lincoln Memorial, shotguns at West Potomac Park, and assault rifles at Tidal Basin, and Douglas and Harding at DARPA Research Labs. So if you're looking for the Punch Drunk mask with 20% headshot damage baked into it, you can farm at DARPA Research Labs today. If you're looking for the Sweet Dreams exotic shotgun, you can farm in the West Potomac Park area. 10% skill duration for the One Piece and Murakami if you want to check out Lincoln Memorial today. And China Light's great with explosives builds because it gives you 15% explosives damage from the first piece. Hana U at Constitutional Hall if you're looking for the Force Multiplier backpack, which gives you perfect combined arms. And then Badger Tough at Downtown West if you're looking for the Zero F's chest piece with perfect unbreakable. Knee pads at Bank HQ. You got Ninja Bike Messenger knee pads, Sawyer's knee pads, which gives you 30% weapon damage for sitting still, and Fox's Prayer knee pads, which gives you 10% damage to targets out of cover. Petrov, of course, for the contractor's gloves, and that's about it for the west side area, except for Golan gear at White House for that extra 10% status effects. Goes great with an Eclipse Protocol build. And of course, assault rifles at Tidal Basin. So a top tier assault rifle would be the Mechanical Animal with Future Perfection, and then the Chameleon exotic assault rifle as well. Top tier regular high-end ones, so you would want to farm for the military AKM, a FAMAS, the named Burnout FAMAS assault rifle, G36, Police M4, and P416s. All right, highlights for the east side. We got assault rifles again, but at Grand Washington Hotel. And keep in mind, this is invaded this week. So if you're looking for the blueprint for the Nemesis, it does drop from Grand Washington Hotel. And if you don't get it to drop the first time, just run it, a second or third time, and eventually it will drop if you have all the parts already. All right, also, we do have knee pads again at Federal Triangle. We got Overlord at Jefferson Trade Center and submachine guns at American History Museum, rifles at East Mall, and holsters at Capitol Building Stronghold, and gear sets at Jefferson Plaza. So like I always say with gear sets, if you're looking for anything but the Foundry Bulwark and Future Initiative chest piece and backpacks, which are still raid exclusives, definitely check out Jefferson Plaza. And remember, System Corruption is still a DZ exclusive. Rifles at East Mall, you have these 4 control points you can farm back to back for a good classic M1A. I always recommend the Talents Rifleman, Boomerang, or Ranger on them. And then you can also get the Diamondback and Merciless. We got submachine guns over here, so Lady Death, and you can refarm for the Chatterbox as well. Or if you're farming with a random match-made group or some friends, let them know you're looking for the Chatterbox if you don't have it already, or you can watch my quick 5-minute video on how to get it. It's really fast to get it. The quest, it's faster than farming targeted loot for SMGs. Holster is a capital building if you're looking for the Imperial Dynasty or the Forge holster, which gives you 50% shield health, which adds basically another skill tier to your shield. And then of course Overlord ornaments for the Fox's Prayer knee pads, but I usually recommend farming knee pads. It's up to you what you want to do. And of course gear sets at Viewpoint Museum if you don't want to farm Jefferson Plaza. Gear system mods in Judiciary Square if you're interested in trying to get a max, you know, like 12% crit hit damage mod or 6% crit hit chance, 12% skill haste, all those great mods that you want to get. Try farming on a heroic on the open world, hit these few control points and bounties over here and see what you can get. And then for the strongholds for legendary missions, you can farm Fenris, holsters, and Alp Summit today. All right, let's go ahead and check out New York City and see what we got over there, and then I'll let you guys go. All right, agents, so we got Sokol of Concern at the Tombs and Wyvernware at Civic Center, Gila Guard at Two Bridges, and Walker Harrison Co. at Stranded Tanker, Wyvernware again, but at Pathway Park, and Grupo Sombra at Battery Park, light machine guns at Financial District, marksman rifles at Wall Street, and skill attachments at Liberty Island. So if you're looking for the Bullet King, Pestilence, the two named light machine guns, which is the Perfect Fast Hands Good Times light machine gun, and then the new Reliable with Perfectly Optimized on it. You can farm Financial District open world. Grupo Sombra is great for 1 piece for DPS builds for 15% crit hit damage, and 2-piece explosives damage at 15% for your explosive skill damage builds. You can farm Wyvernware at Pathway Park or open world at Civic Center if you need that 10% extra skill damage. And then Sokol of Concern is always great with an SMG build. It also gives you 15% crit hit damage for the 2-piece and 10% crit hit chance for the 3-piece. You can replace Providence Defense with that if your primary weapon is an SMG. Walker Harrison Co. at Stranded Tanker if you're looking for a perfect Headhunter chest piece. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot to farm for, you know, for Walker Harrison Co. unless you need some replacement part with a better roll or god rolled piece. All right, agents, well, that's going to be it for the Targeted Loot Today episode for August 18th, 2020. Subscribe and like if you enjoy the content. Click the join button for the channel memberships if you really want to support the channel even more. Thanks again for watching once again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, agents.